But what advice can you give to me? Because I'm teaching my daughter. Okay, I've been training her for 2 years. But as a coach, what advice can you give to me to try and stay away from, or to try and do with your offspring, so to speak? Or what have you done with Maddox that seemed to have worked?
So Maddox's growth as an athlete and as a martial artist and as a fighter is actually stunted because he is with me.
Really?
Yes. He is actually not the best that he could be, because what I figured out is that if I were to train him the way I would train, if he was not my son and he was the exact same kid, right? I would be going hard on that dude. That he would be like strength and conditioning. He'd be training because he's serious. You know what I mean? And I would take no bullshit off of him. I would train him like a fighter if he was not my kid. Because that's where he's at. That's what he needs, actually. At his age and his skill level, he needs some hard training. I just can't be the one to do it. What I figured out is that there's actually a net loss in his training the harder I try. So I've actually backed way off. I make sure it's playful. I make sure it's fun. About once a month, he'll come to sparring and we'll beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? We'll treat him like one of us. And other than that...
And he's 11, right?
He's 11.
He's 11, okay.
Other than that, he plays around in the kids class, and then he does the adults class with... There's a kid that's 12 who comes to the adults class, and them two partner together, and they just do the drills, and I make some correction. And I mostly correct the other guy, and I don't mess with Maddox too much. Because there's such a weird dynamic. If I say something to him, and now if you came and you were teaching him and you told him anything, he'd be like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. But if I call
it the mommy-daddy syndrome. I call it the mommy-daddy syndrome for anything, right? Like, let's say they're playing violin or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, you could say something, but somebody else has to say that to them for it to make sense, right?
Yeah.
So just let me recap. So you're saying I can't push too hard, or I shouldn't push too hard, right? I got to back off a little bit and have somebody else.
It would be best if you had another teacher that you trusted very much, that you believed in, that would teach you the right way. That would be best for her growth as a martial artist.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, same boat here. Like, I don't have any kids, but my dad taught me, and for the most part, like, he tried his best not to be the one who's teaching me.
The other thing I'll say is that if, like, right now we don't have the time or the ability or the logistics to get him into another place, so I just make sure it's fun. Just keep it fun and playful and let him grow and experience stuff. And I just make little corrections like, hey, man, you got to do this.
Yeah, I was going to say, because like I showed that video of, when you're talking about, like, I think it was like stuff that you could use other than expensive equipment.
Yes.
And then you made that kind of montage with them, right? And then I was like, I showed my wife, and it's like, wow, that kid's really good, right? And then it's like, he's 11. My daughter's only 6, right? And I am doing some of those things, but right now, like you said, logistically, it's just really hard to find an instructor. And I have found one, and we've done some Zoom classes. But unfortunately, we're opening up in stages here in Canada. Yeah. And we're not at stage 3 yet, which is when martial arts schools will be able to open again. Yeah. So everything's Zoom and in a park and all that. Yeah.
Dude, the most important thing for 6 is she your oldest? Do you have older kids?
Yeah. Oh, I just have a 2-year-old, but yeah, I make it fun. Yeah, and honestly, we do not train for more than 15 minutes.
There you go.
Sorry,
there you go. It's so meaningless. Like, people want so badly. It's so hard, especially us as martial artists, to watch our kid and to not be good at it. We want to correct things that don't matter at all. If you make her hate it, that's going to do more damage than we make sure her jab is perfect by the end of this week, but in exchange she hates martial arts forever. It's just not worth it. Like, just play games that increase her attributes and make her enjoy being, exercising and enjoy training and that sort of thing. Yeah. Is my personal opinion.
Make it fun.
Yeah.
Make it fun.
Make it fun or make it nothing.
Yeah, I bought Sensei Seth's book too, and I really liked it. Like the kids' book or whatever.
The Karate Games for Kids?
Yeah, and like I'm going to incorporate it into our training and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
I've had a lot of success with a lot of those things.
cool.
That's awesome to hear.
Shut up, Seth.
All right.